because we just lose ourselves in that. That's when you're in a state of play. All of us have also found ourselves in a state of work, in the grind, where literally time is going so slow, right? And oftentimes what we do is we trade that for money or for things like, oh, I like your car. I love your suit. You're so dapper, which you always have phenomenal fashion, by the way. Um, but as you grow older, you realize, like, man, I've got to do things that ultimately just bring me joy and bring me happiness. Now, if that's money, nothing wrong with that, right? And so I applaud everybody who's trying to track those financial goals. And I've had those, but what happens is, this is the cliche part. When you hit that, you realize, like, I don't know if I'm like much happier at 20 million than I was at five. So what would I change in order to be truly happy? And I will say later in life, I've really become to value, and actually, I'm extremely introverted. Um, and if you observe me, we've been at events where there's a lot of people. I have to force myself to go around and talk to people. It's very easy for me to just sit down with my friends and just let the event sort of happen. Um, I think that there were two events, one where I was more hosting and forced myself, one where I was not the host. And I don't think I really saw you at, at the second event. I saw you come in, but I wasn't working the room, if you will, because I've learned that I value long-term relationships. And I love to find people with whom I can collaborate long term.